Welcome, welcome, welcome to scaling your business to six figures and beyond. Why? Because 5 figures is not good enough and 6 figures is only the starting point. We're going to be taking off from our previous lesson on working on a proper mindset to achieve the results that we're looking for to scaling our business. Today we will be going over breaking free from limiting belief systems and replacing them with productive thought processes. In order for us to become a successful government contractor entrepreneur, you have to see yourself already being successful in the arena that you're attempting to pursue. Has to be a clear image in your mind's eye of you doing the thing that you want to do, having the things you want to have, and feeling the feelings you will have while you're living in this type of lifestyle. We are all victims of our belief systems. Therefore, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. In order to take the first steps necessary to changing your belief systems, we have to ask ourselves these vital questions. Why are we choosing to do this? What am I willing to sacrifice to attain these goals? When am I going to actually do this? Where will I want to be 1 year, 5 years, and 10 years from now? What type of person will I have to become to have these things? Asking these vital questions will allow us to see our current value system and what it looks like in comparison to what it actually needs to be for us to attain these goals. Why is this important? They define the person we need to become and what we need to change about ourselves to get there. There's always reasons why we're not where we are in relationship to where we want to be. How can we build a house unless we calculate the cost? Which of you wishing to build a tower does not first sit down, count the cost to see if he has the resources to complete it? Otherwise, if he lays the foundation and is unable to finish the work, everyone who sees it will ridicule him, saying, "This man would not finish what he has started to build." It's in Luke 14:28-30. Once we have written this information down on paper, we get to see what it looks like two-dimensionally. Things can look quite differently in our mind in comparison to when we write it down on paper. When we write things down on paper, it gives us a way to tweak and make adjustments to our plan. This plan becomes a blueprint for our success construction. I suggest that you take the time to do this early in the morning, when there are less distractions and your brain has had an opportunity to reset itself. As the days goes on, we are constantly bombarded by calculating with our mind, and by the time we've been dealing with all the day's challenges, our sharp focus begins to drop off and loses its power. A tired mind rarely makes good choices and decisions. This is why I rarely make any decisions after 4 p.m. Defining your goal generates motivation for its accomplishment. By following these simple steps, we'll begin to gain clarity. Clarity is essential because it helps us maintain motivation and helps us to share our vision with others who can also see the same things that we're seeing. The key to motivation is frames, focus, and fact-finding. I repeat, the key to motivation is frames, focus, and fact-finding. When we apply the law of polarity, we realize that anything that comes to this universe has two sides to it. Have you ever seen a one-sided pancake or a one-sided piece of paper? No, just can't happen. Everything has a positive and a negative side. Depending on which side you choose to focus on the most will determine the side which dominates your focus and your attention. Our focus, whether it be positive or negative, will determine how we feel about the situation. This can create faith or doubt responses. Faith and doubt are actually the same thing, running in opposite directions of each other. Faith is having confidence in a favorable outcome. Doubt, however, is having confidence in an undesirable outcome. We have to choose which one or outcome we choose to manufacture, because it will determine our motivation level and the results that we produce and the outcomes that we generate. There are two types of factors or fact-producing results: determining factors and contributing factors. Determining factors and contributing factors. Contributing factors are factors that operate on the outside of us. They contribute to the circumstances that are existing on the outside of us. Now, determining factors are facts. We choose to call these factors that are on the inside of us. Adam was given the job of naming the animals of what they are, and we have been given the power to call the things on the outside of us what they are. We can determine what a thing is to us by the mindset we choose to frame it by. This is why it's important to make sure that you create atmospheres that are devoid of negative people, places, things, and situations, so you can generate a positive mind frame and a positive mindset. Frames create focus. This is why artwork is placed in frames, to keep your focus on the content inside of them. So this is how we develop a proper mindset. This process does not happen overnight. There are also other components necessary to continue to harness the power of your focus and attention to develop the proper mindset. I've developed some more lessons that are particular to designed to aid you in your success of a proper mindset development. Here are a few of the subjects we'll be covering. First, being able to see the end from the very beginning. This is almost a biblical type of tool that we'll be using to strategize and to develop the things that you need to develop. Filling out a questionnaire of why I want to do this, what do I plan to accomplish, and when will I accomplish it, and where will I be in the time frame set from now. Mirroring those who are already successful in my area of expertise. By mirroring their strategies and tweaking those strategies to get the results in my particular situation. Next, identifying mental roadblocks and strongholds that sabotage your efforts and drain your energy. Identifying your purpose and maximizing your potential. Finding where your river divides into 4 streams, just like in the garden. That's powerful. Exaggerating your efforts to ensure permanent programming results by creating success atmospheres. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next lesson. Until then, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. Peace and blessing. A transcript of this lesson will be in the link in the description below. Goodbye for now, and have a blessed, wonderful, and rest of your day.